Love. What good is having character and you have not the main thing that your character was designed to produce? Love. It is the most important thing ever spoken. Love. It is the greatest commandment. It is the first commandment, and it is the second commandment. It is the essence of everything that God is. The only reason you and I exist on this earth today is because God is love. Now there is something that we got to learn about love that we don't know about it. We have love confused with intimacy. We have love confused with affection. You see, we've been loving, but have we been loving compassionately and completely? Have we been loving as the Bible instructs us to love? What is love? It is an intense feeling of deep affection. Now do you understand? That's a little bit more important than God is love. Now you actually know what that means. God loves us intensely. Listen, he loves us with extreme force, to a degree of strength, with fierceness and severity. Ooh. And then he loves us with fondness and tenderness and endurance and warmth and intimacy. He's attached to us. An attachment. They're my soulmate. I can't. I've been with him so long, I'm stuck with him. The good, the bad, the ugly, the sad, the mad, he's still mine. Because nobody else wants him. I'm attached to him. That's got to be spiritual. But God is breath stink in the morning, every morning. And I say, honey, don't kiss me, he's a mint. But after 30 years, you're like, bring it on. Listen, it is in loving that we are most like God. In Mark 12 and 30, Jesus gave us a command that you love the Lord thy God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And he says, but this is the second greatest command, that you love your neighbors as you love yourself. One I will call our first purpose on earth, which is to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind, with all thy strength. The second purpose that we have of being on earth is to what? Is to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Listen, loving unconditionally will help us develop a skill. A skill is this, it's the ability to do something well. You become an expert. And we ain't talking about boom boom loving, okay? Unconditionally means not limited to any way. It means complete and absolute. God says there's no limit to love. It's unlimited. Imagine if we get the concept of this series to learn what love really is for the first time in our life. And some of us is 50, 40, 60, 70 years old, and we finally gonna learn what love is. All that time we thought we loved, you didn't love unconditionally. Your love had conditions. Some of them are, it's the last time I'm gonna put up with this. And you're out of here. I listen to the world where we try in this busy life that we live in, we try to replace the quantity of time in our relationships with our wives, with our kids, with our families, with our sons and daughters, and we try to say, let's just move into the quality of time. And one thing in relationships, you cannot replace the quantity of time and make it quality time. Because he said quantity of time has to have quality in it. How many have ever been in love? Raise your hand.
Still in love.
Okay, now listen. Love will last forever. We're not talking about the circumstances, but if you ever LOV'd somebody, it will last forever.
Amen.
It may not be that strong and where it's supposed to be, but it still will exist because it is immutable. It cannot be changed. It has nothing to do with how you was treated. It has nothing to do with the scar that was left on you. It has everything to do with the impact that love carries with it. It is the infallible standard of which God made it, that my love, good or bad, happy or sad, mad, frustrated, irritated, angry, divorced or not, will last forever. If you're loving and you don't have that exceptionally pleasing feeling, then you're not loving. You're just going through the motions. You see, we can't just learn about love and not be held accountable to love. And God wants you all to know that your love will be evaluated. You see, it has to be our highest priority because God will ask us, did we love our neighbor as ourselves? He will measure our spiritual maturity by the quality of our relationship. Some of you have 4,000, 5,000 Twitter followers, Instagram followers, Facebook followers, but do you have any relationship with them? Don't get caught up in that. Those are acquaintances. When judgment comes, He won't ask about our bank accounts. He won't ask about our careers or our coveted hobbies. He could care less about those things. Instead, we'll pull out His manual and review how we treated others, especially those in need. Those He tested us with and those He blessed us with. And Jesus says, for I was hungry and you fed me. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was a stranger and you invited me into your home. I was naked and you gave me clothes. I was sick and you cared for me. I was in prison and you visited me. And then these righteous one will reply, Lord, when did we ever see you hungry and fed you? Or thirsty and gave you something to drink? Or a stranger and showed you hospitality? Or naked and gave you clothing? When did we ever see you sick or in prison and visit you? And the king will say, I tell you the truth, when you did it for one of the least of these, my brother and sister, you were doing it to me. How much time will you give to love? And we need to understand why we have time, what time is all about, and how our time equals love. We will spell love this way, T-I-M-E. Now, T-I-M-E, we only get a little bit of it. Time is measured, plain and simple. We measure everything by time. God tells us there's a time for everything. There's a time that you'll be born and a time that you'll die. I want to talk about from the time you was born to the time you died. What you do with that time. The importance of something to you. That means the importance of something to you can be measured by how much time you give it. So whatever it is, making money, being successful, shopping, gardening, caretaking, it's all measured by how much you're involved with it. Someone can see that you really care about it because of all the time you put into it. Have you or will you give enough time, though, to your relationships? Will you give enough time to the most important thing that God told you to be about? You see, everything that we get to do that is a talent is extra. It's a blessing that God exclusively made you. Some are born to sing and write and dance, and some are athletic, and some are smart. Those are called talents that God gave you. But your talent don't take away the time that God gave you to love. The average life expectancy for a human is 28,000 days. And so what we need to understand is that how much time will you give to love? How much time will you take to love? You see, the more time we give to something, the more it reveals its importance and value to us. And definitely, guys, when we mess up, don't be throwing gifts at it, okay? What they really want is you. Don't throw gifts at it. Just give up yourself. So what happens is we think that the most desired gifts, if I buy her diamonds, roses, or chocolates, it's going to mend the problem. But it is our focused attention that they desire more than anything. They desire us to stop and look and say, what is it, babe? Tell me now. And give them that focused attention. When you're in a situation and you've hurt somebody and you're trying to mend a relationship and you're trying to show that you love them and you're sincere, they want you to look at them. They want you to show that you are engaged in the conversation and the offense that they're complaining about. We should concentrate and learn to be in the moment. One of our biggest problems with trying to express love, not only us men, but everyone, is we don't have the tendency to be in the moment. We let so many things distract us in life that when it's time to be life and to give life and to love life, we're still distracted. Now we say, what does this have to do with love? It's the most important part of love. It's the actual engaging of how to love. It's something that is so essential for you to learn how to love effectively. How to make your love actually mean something. How many say I love you to your significant other every morning once you leave? It's just habitual, huh? Yep. Love you too. Imagine if we said it differently. Hey Ben, I love you today, and I want you to have a great day. Give me a hug. We ain't got time for that. Love you. I love you too. I love you. Love you too. See, when you ask what does this focus, attention have to do with our love, it shows that we are engaged in what we're doing. Jesus didn't go through the motions of dying for us, did he? He was fully engaged with every cat of nine tail that strapped his back, with every kick that kicked him in his rib cage, with every punch that disfigured his face, with every nail that was driven into his hands, with every spit wad that was spit at him, with every thorn that cut his head, with every verbal assault that hurt his heart. He was fully engaged in his love to the end. What was he engaged with? Dying for us. Expressing his undivided attention to love. To not miss out one little detail. That's why we quoted, by his stripes you are healed. That's why we say Jesus took on every sin on the cross. Every sickness he bore. He didn't leave out one detail. And then, on the cross, before his last breath, what did he say? Another focused attention. Another living in the moment of love. He looked into his enemy eyes and he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing.